Hey guys, Joel Haver here. It's a bit of a melancholy day. I've been having a hard couple days, but it's come around to the time that I say goodbye to a movie of mine, at least in the public sphere. It won't be available to watch anywhere, and that's the movie Island. Island is a movie I made in 2018 into 2019. I built a little island out of cardboard, and then halfway through the movie I go down to Florida, and I filmed it in Florida the rest of the movie. And it was a movie about a lot of things, but primarily about isolation and hurt and the ways to get better and the ways we think to get better and how we use people and how our healing is as insular as it is external. But it's ultimately a movie that has caused a lot of ache and hurt in my personal life, and it has hurt some people very dear to me. And I just want to clarify, in the movie there is a sex scene that seems like it was filmed secretly, but that's not what I'm talking about. That was with an actress. Her name is Shannon Bailey. I cast her online. She was great, and I thank her so much for being a part of such a strange project. I was living in my car, and I was like, you want to be in this crazy movie with this sex scene thing? And it wasn't that. It was something else. But ultimately, I think it speaks to a lot of things. It speaks to responsibility of an artist. I think an artist has a lot of responsibility, both to themselves and to those that come into contact with their art. And I think that art has a lot of power, and those powers can be as negative as they are positive, and as important to you as they are hurtful to someone else. And the movie will always be near and dear to me. It's a really, really special movie. I think it allowed me to get closer to a lot of people in my life. It allowed me to stop shutting myself away. It allowed me to come to terms with a lot of things going on inside me. But ultimately, it just has caused too much pain beyond the movie itself that I don't think it needs to be public anymore. And I think this also talks to a little bit about the permanence of art. Does art need to overstay its welcome? Does art need to have a life forever? Can it not be temporary? Can it not serve its purpose and then go away? Because the movie, as much as it hurt people, it also really helped me progress my life forward and move past things that were holding me down. And it is beyond that purpose for me. I no longer need it, and I no longer need to share it. And the negative is starting to overpower the positive in such an extreme way that I need to just make it private. And going back to responsibility, as you grow and as you experiment as an artist, you will try things that are complicated and hard, and you'll I just think you try your best to be conscious of the people you put in your art. For a long time, I was more interested in sort of hidden camera, like Borat, Nathan For You, Nirvana the band kind of stuff. That's where I thought my art was headed. And Island was very much a transitional moment out of that, when I realized I didn't, as much as I get the power of reality and how real things really, like things that feel really real and things that can be really real, will impact people far more than something that's fake or staged. As much as I appreciate that, and I love what Nathan Fielder does, I love this, for me it doesn't feel worth it. It doesn't feel like the manipulation or the manipulation of reality, both of reality and of people. It's as interesting as it can be. it makes art a little too insular and a little less considerate. And I just want artists to be aware of the fact that their films, their artwork, their music, their anything can and does and always will hold value to themselves, and don't let that value go, but also always take into consideration how these things will be seen by the people who you expect to see it. And it's hard to talk about because I don't want to get into specifics, but I really do hope the people who saw it got something out of it. I had many lovely comments on it, people who it really impacted, people who said it was one of their favorite movies, lots of lovely reviews on Letterboxd. It helped me become great friends with some filmmaker friends of mine, Dan Lotz, Joel Dick, Jordan and Ethan from Doom Productions, Cody Clark. All of them I kind of got acquainted with because they really connected with the movie. And that's a great purpose the movie served as well, and that purpose has now overstayed its welcome, and it isn't needed for that purpose anymore. But it's hard to let it go. I really do love it still. I really do think it's one of the best things I've made in a lot of ways, but I just have to, for the sake of myself, I have to make it private. And I hope this isn't too much of a bummer. I hope through my cryptic talking and me trying to dance around stuff, you are still able to glean a lesson from this, and that's just that art is really, really, really powerful, and it has a lot of great uses, and and those uses really can vary from person to person, and there's a moment you have to consider if the use of the art for yourself is worth how it will affect others. And I don't know. I don't have an answer. We're all on our own artistic journey, and I'm somebody who will just as soon encourage people to trust their gut and try to do whatever they want and chase their aspirations. And I don't want that to conflict with a message of like, be careful, don't do this, don't do that. But I just think weigh up what's important in life. I forget what it was, but I think it was a documentary about Eric Burden, who was a performance artist, and somebody asked him, like, they asked him essentially, like, I think he did a piece where he confessed to cheating or something to his wife over like this like performance piece, and somebody asked him, like, where's your life and where's the art? And like, your life can't be the art. The art can be a part of your life, but you need more in life than that, and you really need to weigh up what's more important. And I think art is way up there. It's really, really important, but I don't think it's more important than the people you care about. And I don't think it's worth letting one falter, letting the latter falter for the former. And yeah, this was just a little, I wanted to get this out there because I know some people will be curious where it went, and I felt like I had some valuable things to share as I send it off. But yeah, I really hope you guys are doing well. Try not to worry about me too much. The hard times pass. Things get sorted out. People figure things out. I love you guys. I love movies. Have a great day. Bye-bye.